What's up everyone, I'm Destructions. Welcome to another Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 gameplay commentary. In today's video, I wanted to give you a small update on my life. This video is going to be a little bit disorganized because I'm just ranting and I'm just recording my commentary on the fly. In the background are 4 moab streaks on my old m.o.a.b dumb account. The first one is going to be a 19 streak on lockdown. The second one is going to be a 19 streak on terminal with my man Kiroxin getting the moab. The third streak is going to be a 22 streak on Arcadin, and the fourth one is going to be a G36 streak on resistance, and the game ends. I believe the last time I did a life update was about 4 weeks ago when I was on fall break. So today's video, I wanted to give you guys an update on what has changed and how I'm feeling so far. So course 2 started in the second week of October, and we are doing cardiovascular system and the pulmonary system, and we call it cardiopulm. For this course, there are 3 weeks between tests, so I do have a little bit more time between tests. I actually had my first test on Monday of this week, and I felt very bad walking out of the test because I felt like I knew nothing and I got a lot wrong, and I ended up actually doing pretty alright, you know, just above the average, so I'm pretty happy, pretty content. So from now on, including this course, we only have 1 grade for the entire course. Last course, as you remember, it was musculoskeletal systems and cancer biology, and I actually received the unique grade for each of those components. So my grade for MSK was different from my grade for cancer bio. This course, they also added some new stuff, for example, evidence-based clinical reasoning, which is an entirely different course on its own, and we have lectures 1 time a week. Well, for this course, I literally have not done any studying whatsoever, so I do need to get on it. What's new this course in terms of cardiopulmonary systems is that we do have student presentations for different types of diseases, and that occurs every 3 weeks. I think in general, we have a little bit more busy work and a little bit fewer lectures. We also don't have as much anatomy compared to MSK last course. So we only go to the anatomy lab 5 times this course, and then the rest of the time would be physiology. So for example, the last physiology lab that we did, we got to listen to the heart, we got to take blood pressures, and we try to create an ECG or EKG, or basically an electrocardiogram. I know if you ask different people, some people like ECG, some people like EKG as the abbreviation. Outside of school, I've been trying to become more involved in clubs. I think for course 1, not a lot of people were in clubs, not a lot of people were volunteering, and I'm trying to dip my toes into that. So I joined a new club that some of my friends, my second year friends, started, and I am on the executive board. We haven't really done much for that club, but whenever people are free, I think we'll try to work on it, try to advertise the club, recruit people, set up a curriculum, and do all those things. I also do need to get into research, because research is a pretty important component of the residency applications for medical students. I've always wanted to do something with clinical research, and my history and my experience has always been in basic science bench research. I just wanted to do something a little bit different now that I'm a medical student and I have a little bit more leverage over some of the PIs. So I'm hoping to find a PI in this course in the next coming weeks, and so that I can get set up in course 3 to do some research and start, you know, working on some projects, collecting data, maybe interviewing patients, whatever research I need to do. We'll see. So now I want to talk about Tampa in general. The first few weeks of course 2, which is most of October, was still pretty hot. Actually, only recently did the weather start to cool down a little bit. About 2 Thursdays ago, I did get a little bit sick because there was a noticeable temperature drop. So I've been taking Tylenol a little bit more frequently, which definitely isn't a good thing in the long term. In these past few days, I made sure that I'm keeping myself warm, dressing my layers when needed, and just making sure that I don't subject myself to cold. So far, what I've noticed is that it's been getting pretty windy here, and as a result of the wind, there's less rain, so it's been a little drier. And I think the wind gust has really carried the cold, the wind chills, and that's been making me feel a little bit colder. I have to admit, I didn't bring that many sweaters down here to Tampa because I thought that honestly, like, this place is not going to be too cold. So I'm trying to adjust what I wear. You know, I'm trying to wear more jackets, more plaid shirts, you know, just more long sleeves in November. But, you know, a normal person would look at me and be like, you know, Vista, this is November. This is the tail end of fall, you know, maybe the beginning of winter. And that really goes to show you how I've been a little bit desensitized to weather and the heat. Now, I don't know if I told this joke to you guys on YouTube, but everyone here says there's only 3 weathers in Florida. There's pre-summer, there's summer, and there's post-summer. And right now, it seems like we are in the post-summer phase. I mean, I still see people running around in shorts and t-shirts, but still, you know, it's kind of crazy to think that, you know, in November, we're hitting highs in the 80s and lows in like the low 60s or something. I know you guys don't want me to babble too much about the weather, but Tampa is a big change from what I'm used to, so I feel a little bit obligated to talk about it. At my place, we're still using air conditioning to this day, and it's going to be interesting when December comes, when we probably need to switch to electric heating, to think about how we're going to deal with it. And finally, I want to talk about the topic of homesickness. So when I came back to Tampa on October 9th, I realized that I'm probably going to be very homesick the next weekend, which was October 16th. And that didn't happen, which is kind of interesting to me. Neither was I the following weekend. I felt fine. But this last weekend, when I was studying for Test 1, I felt that homesickness very, very much. To be fair, I was pulling, 6-hour days of effective studying. I was taking 10-minute breaks between every 15 minutes so that I can reset myself and keep myself sane. And during those breaks, I felt homesick a lot. You know, when I was at my 6th hour for studying tests over, the Saturday and Sunday, I couldn't really focus, and I kept thinking about all the memories I had back home. I was getting myself distracted by flipping through all the photos that I've taken during fall break. I think one day I just plugged in my hard drive and started watching all the good gameplays that I've gotten over, these past couple of months. And I started reminiscing about all the good times I had with my friends, with you guys, really. Just interacting with you guys, playing with some of you on Modern Warfare 3. All the good stuff that happened in my life before I had real responsibilities. So I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank you guys for coming to this video, dropping a like, and dropping a comment, all that stuff, because to be honest, I think video making has become a new hobby for me. It's one of those things that I will spend, 2-3 hours on just to keep myself grounded. I also really enjoy watching my friends' videos like Swarms, Jiker, Nostalgia FPS, which he relaunched his YouTube channel a while ago, which I'm very happy about. Things like that, being able to comment on their videos and interact with them, that also kind of kept me grounded as well. I know specifically my man Jiker has been grinding all these MOABs, and I really love watching them. So keep it up, my man. Now, I know the Modern Warfare 3 community on YouTube is pretty small, but I wanted to contribute to this small community however I can. I'm hoping that for this course, I'll have enough time to make an update video after every test. So look for a video in the Thanksgiving week, which is about 3 weeks from today. In the meantime, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like this video, share with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. I will also drop my Discord in the description so you can message me at any time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.